Hey, how's it going? I'm Enrique, artist and illustrator. Today we're going to go over how to draw Rodan from Godzilla and one of my favorite characters. We're going to go through it step by step, and let's get started right now. Okay, let's go over how to draw Rodan here. Let's do it in steps, so let's do it in layers, okay? This is layer 1, and then after this, I'm going to put a piece of paper over it and then do layer 2. So this is all on construction paper, okay? Some printer paper that comes right out of the printer. So let's do the shapes first of Rodan. It's going to be in side view on this one, okay? All right. So right off the bat, I'm going to draw a kind of box for the top of his head at an angle. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go down here back for kind of the beak shape. Line open for his open mouth. Oops, easy. Let me turn this mic around so you can hear me. There we go. What up? Gonna go over here, pull out, down, up for the bottom of the beak. Kind of more or less thinking of this as boxes. Back here for the back of the jaw, up right there, okay? He's gonna have a horn going back. So I'm thinking of like a very, very simplistic shape. Remember, I'm doing this stuff, and this is all the shapes. Then I'm gonna put the paper over it. And you stick around, you'll know what you'll understand what I mean. Curve over here, curve down for kind of the neck area, and end that right there. Over here now, I'm gonna circle right here for the arm. Pull back. Pull back over here, upward right there for the kind of, again, this is a tube for the arm. Curve back here like the other part of the arm, right? This is the elbow. Maybe right here, just the little hand right there that's going to attach to the wing. Curve for the chest. Line down here for the back, kind of finding that part of the torso there. Down just a bit, and then we're gonna have the leg up over here for the top of the leg, and I'm thinking of like an angular box. So if you don't know where this is going, stick around. Trust me, this will pay off. Don't forget, I'm trying to teach you step by step how to really draw, like by simplifying the shapes. If you want to learn all about drawing, hit the subscribe, click the bell notification. I post every day. I put a little bit there, just a little bit extra, and I'm gonna pull out for the tail. Out for the tail. All right. Cool. And now I'm gonna kind of more or less just close that off the back of the tail. Let's go over here for the wings. Pull an arc here for the wings. Downward right here. Just a more or less kind of that shape. Kind of a, again, just like a regular bat wing type of shape, although he's more like a bird, firebird. Down here for the next part of the leg. And over here, he's digigrade, meaning like he's walking around usually on his digits. Plantigrade is the way I believe we walk, where we walk on our heel touching the floor. This is more like the heel is up here, right? Like wolves and dogs like that. It tends to make things look more animalistic. And so that's kind of why I like doing that. Back over here for the back of the back claw. Let me extend that front claw. Down here for the back of the foot. Thinking of those same segments. And same thing. Pulling that claw out right here. Just kind of, again, just real simplistic stuff. And this would be pretty much it as far as just like the general shapes. This is the mannequin. So what I do, and this is all regular construction paper, remember that. Put a piece of paper over it, and now you have the simple shapes underneath it. And what you can do is you can actually just, now you don't have to worry about placement. I can see through this. You probably can't on camera, but I can see through this enough to actually start just kind of going into like details and stuff. And that's what I'm going to do with you right now. So let's kind of start into it as far as kind of the details go, all right? What's up? Let's take a quick little break, just a tiny break, okay? I want to show you this really amazing Rodan figure. It's from the Monsterverse. I don't remember the company name of it. If I can find the company name, I will absolutely put it in the description. I just kind of forgot. It's a Japanese figure, just sculpted amazingly, and it has all that cool vibe from that new Monsterverse, right? That kind of reptilian skin. So just wanted to show it to you. I thought it was really neat. I lost my other figure. I had another figure around here. I just don't know where it is, but that's it. Let's hop back in. No interruption this time. Let's jump right back into the lesson, all right? Okay, so let's hop into kind of the details of what we want to do, right? So I'm gonna go over here, and I'm looking at my figure right here. Again, remember, I can see through the paper. You can't, but again, it allows me to not have to kind of like push. I don't have to like think of where things are gonna go off the page or anything like that. So I'm gonna go over here into the eye line over here front. Pulling back here. It's looking that he's looking that direction, right? Pulling up over here, curve back, and I'm gonna pull down here for the front of the beak area, and then right over here. This is no particular version of Rodan. There's the Monsterverse version, which is way more monsterish, and then there's a more bird-like one. Of the old school one, so I'm kind of just doing my own version, which is kind of in between. Alright, I'm gonna pull out over here, down, curve back, line back here, alright. Maybe throw a little bit. We're drawing very small scale here, so you want to keep that in mind. Curve line underneath as kind of a reptile opens his mouth. There is a little bit of skin here, and he kind of has that skin. It's always used on monsters as well. Curve out. Down over here, pull back. Over here, back of the jaw. Line up over here for a spike. Pulling back over here for that kind of spiked horn. It's not like huge or anything on Rodan. If you're a big Godzilla fan, by the way, absolutely hit that like button. I massively want to know who's here for Godzilla stuff. I'm gonna go over here and draw teeth. Right here. And teeth right here underneath, right? Cool. Gonna go over here the back of the neck, okay? Pulling down. Maybe a little bit of spikes going on there. So many different ways to draw Rodan. Curve underneath. Line down here for the kind of the neck area. Out over here for the rib cage. Down, like we drew before. Pull back. We can draw like a tongue there too, right here. So in the mouth, we can draw like a tongue. So we're gonna go over here. S-curve. S-curve back. Maybe the back horn is over here, right there. Maybe fill it in, giving it some sort of dimension. Alright, gonna go over here to the arm, because he's kind of sticking up his arm over here. Up over here, kind of the shoulder. Back. Line in. Gonna pull up over here. Line underneath for like a claw underneath. He's got that like opposable thumb. And then he's gonna have kind of a claws at the top, like 3 at the tops, because he can use that hand to grab. Pulling down over here for the rest of the arm. And I want to give him like relatively skinny arms, not too skinny, but line over here. It'll look better with a wing on it, trust me. Line down here. I'm gonna go over here to the leg, and we're gonna draw a little bit of the muscles of the leg here. If you want to learn all about anatomy, by the way, absolutely go to the Skillshare. There's a ton of courses on there on anatomy of every parts, and I'm using mostly like human anatomy when I'm thinking of this leg. Plus, we're all related, right? Like every animal in the world is pretty much related. So like the musculature is so similar, right, in the leg of a lot of animals. You'll find that we have very similar anatomy to like almost everything. It's well, everything with a vertebrae. Back over here. So like a lot of these bones are the same for the most part. Right there, pulling back. Again, trying to find that back there, the heel, downward over here. Front for the toe, gigantic nail. Hopefully you're still following me on this, right? Come on. Line over here, back. Line over here, back. If you like the way I'm teaching this, let me know. If you like the kind of layered approach, because I do think the layered approach is a better way to learn how to truly draw. So just kind of let me know if you like that. In the comments, please, please. I would love it. It would really give me a lot of information. Okay, so let's go over here for the tail. And so the tail itself is kind of feathery in a way, but kind of reptilian. He's always been like a mixture of a reptile and a bird. I know birds are pretty much like evolved dinosaurs, right? Back toe in. Back. Down, back. Downward here. Curve. Curve in. Line. Back over here. I'm just more or less copying this foot now. Going over here, finding that back foot, right? So he's got that monstrous stride. Again, huge Godzilla fan. Okay, right here, let's draw some skin. Some part of the wing there, okay? Now back here, we're gonna go here and draw that wing shape we're talking about. Kind of keep it into the page, whatever page that you have. Just try to keep it in there. Down. And then I'm gonna pull back here, and I'm gonna add a little bit of kind of zigzagginess just to kind of break it up. If you want, you can also add like the back arm over here, like he's got the other arm over there kind of thing. You know, the far arm back there. Kind of make it, you know what I mean? Like, so the back, he's got the other one to give it more 3D. So now, he has textured skin, and there's a lot of things you can do with him, okay? His wing is pulling in there. What you could do is you could do the typical like old school chest, which if I like that a lot, so I'm gonna try to do that. So down here, like a V downward, curve back, very dragon-like texture, and I'm just gonna do it over and over. So that V shape in the middle, curve up, V shape in the middle, curve up, V shape in the middle, curve up, V shape in the middle, curve up over here. Very much like a suit of armor. You can curve under the neck. You can throw a little bit of those in the back as well. Okay. So far so good. Hopefully you're... And then let's draw like this chunk of the wing, the inner wing for the bone. So he normally like in the Monsterverse he's got like lava wings, which is also cool. But like I said, I'm doing kind of a mixture of the new school and the old school version. So I'm gonna go over here to the leg and also do kind of that armored section of it. Ah, dang, right there. Kind of all the way down. Same thing over here. I'm using thinner lines for the inside, just kind of arrows downward. Kind of make sure it's wrapping around, which is something that I think is really important. Kind of make it look like it's wrapping around. You know, think of the 3D-ness of everything. Pull up over here. And if you really want, you can throw kind of just some like striations there. And you can do the same thing for the wing, by the way. So like pull out over here. I kind of want it to look more like cloth. Right over here. Pulling out over there. Maybe pulling up. Line over here. Line over here. Line over here. Like so. And that's mostly it. You can always add little thin lines right here. You have to be careful because it's like a small scale, right? You can always add little thin lines to stuff like on the horn right here, little thin line, you know, for like crevices and stuff like that. But that is Rodan. I hope you liked that. Hit that like I said, subscribe, and if you really want to help out the channel, I post every day. Hit the share button, share it with a friend, share it on Twitter, share it anywhere you want. Anywhere that you can share videos. Just one share does so much for the channel. You are amazing. I'm going to give him a nostril. There you go. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. One last thing, if you want to do it, okay, this is extra credit, is you can draw a slightly thicker line, which is actually like proper line art. Slightly thicker line on that, just the outside. Like literally just the outside. Just on the outside of the thing. And what it does is it gives it a more dimension. It gives it a little bit more range. I might throw thin lines right here on the legs right there as well. It gives it, like I said, I guess more focus. And I'm gonna start throwing. I want to make an ebook about drawing, or something like that, about drawing Godzilla characters. I don't even know if I can put that out there. I'm worried about like copyright, but I think I can probably do that with like maybe like a video series or something. I want to do something with Godzilla. So I hope you have an amazing day. I'm still kind of doing this. Don't worry about it. Oh snap. Alright, let's do the last part over here. But yeah, hopefully you're having an amazing day. It's kind of fun to interact with everybody. So what I want you to do is to say hi. In the comment section, I say hi to everybody. So say hi to me and we'll talk. If you have any questions, let me know. Right there. There you go. Thank you so much. If you want like extra credit, maybe throw a little bit of dark here underneath the wings, because it'll probably be like a shadow underneath here. And there you go. Talk to you later. I'll see you soon, and hopefully we connect. See ya.